Ever wondered how those cool pictures in books and ads make your imagination pop? Well, that's the magic of graphic design. It's not just about making things look pretty, although it's really good at that. It's actually a behind-the-scenes superhero in our digital world, shaping how we perceive information and influencing our purchasing decisions. Think about your favorite brands. Ever notice their logos, colors, and fonts? They're not chosen randomly. These are all deliberate choices made by graphic designers to ensure those brands stick in our minds. Graphic design is also the reason why a well-designed brand feels reliable and stylish. It's the secret ingredient that makes you recognize a product or a website even before you read a single word about it. So next time you see a cool ad or a catchy logo, remember, there's a graphic designer's creative genius at work behind it. A well-designed brand feels reliable and stylish. It's what makes you know a product or website even before reading anything. Let's dive into some real-world examples of how graphic design jazzes up writing. Consider advertisements. You know those eye-catching billboards or the snazzy ads you scroll past on your social media feed? They're not just splashes of color and random images. Every element from the font to the color scheme is meticulously chosen by graphic designers to make the product or service they're promoting as enticing as possible. It's a bit like storytelling, but with visuals. The goal is to take you on a journey that ultimately leads you to want whatever is being advertised. Then, there are infographics. Ever noticed how a well-designed infographic can make even the most complex information seem straightforward? That's graphic design at work again. Designers use visuals to break down complex ideas into digestible chunks, replacing lengthy, confusing text with clear, concise visuals. In everyday info, graphic design makes complex stuff easier to understand. It's like turning a tangled mess into a clear path. Ever thought about how pictures and writing save us from mix-ups? Imagine you're reading a fantasy novel filled with intricate details about a mythical creature. Your mind might conjure up a dragon with 3 heads, but the author intended it to be a single-headed beast. Here's where visuals come in handy. Illustrations act as an anchor, grounding our wild imaginations and aligning them with the author's vision. Let's say you're reading a science article about a complex procedure. The words might seem like a labyrinth, but a single diagram can make it crystal clear. Visuals aren't just limited to books. They're in instruction manuals, cookbooks, even your favorite graphic novels. They help us navigate through heaps of information without getting lost or overwhelmed. Remember, our imaginations are powerful, yet they're shaped by our personal experiences and knowledge. So, when words become too much, visuals step in to save the day. Visuals help us get it right when our imaginations might lead us astray. Let's talk about kids' books and how they went from okay to amazing. Once upon a time, children's literature was a simple affair, often just text on a page. Fast forward to today, and it's a whole new world. Thanks to the magic of graphic design, these books have transformed into vibrant, interactive experiences. Graphic design has breathed life into characters, making them more relatable and fun. It's given scenery and settings depth and vibrancy, transporting young readers into the heart of the story. The use of color, shapes, and textures has created a visual feast that stimulates a child's imagination. It's like a playground for young minds where stories are not just read, but experienced. And let's not forget about the interactive elements, pop-ups, flaps, and touch and feel features that make reading a hands-on adventure. Thanks to graphic design, kids' books are now bursting with cool drawings that bring stories to life. There are 2 kinds of books, regular ones and super colorful ones. Regular books, they're like blank canvases, allowing your imagination to paint vivid pictures using the author's words. It's a beautiful process, but sometimes it can be a bit challenging. Enter colorful books, brimming with graphics. These visual aids don't just make the content more engaging, they help clarify the author's intent, bringing their words to life in a way that leaves little room for misinterpretation. Colorful books like fashion mags and comics give you pics to go with the words. So, graphic design is like magic sauce that makes ads, brands, and info look cool. It turns word chaos into organized awesomeness. We've journeyed through the importance of design, seen real-world examples, and explored how visuals impact our imagination. Graphic design isn't just about aesthetics. It's a powerful tool that brings stories to life. Now, we'd love to hear your design adventures. Drop them in the comments below. And if you found this enlightening, hit that subscribe button. Till next time, keep those creative vibes flowing and explore the design world around you.